It's been a few days. I've had a chance to calm down from this game. It was one of the most frustrating games I can remember in a long time, especially because you're playing the Cowboys and you have a 10-point fourth quarter lead and you blow it. And you blow it because you're trying to play not to lose instead of to win. I think my frustration was building up for about 3 weeks since the Detroit game, because what I've seen is a Eagles offense that has refused to adjust to what the defense is giving you. Meaning, when they play you up so close and they're pressing you, and if you looked at that tape and you looked at the linebackers, I mean, the linebackers were so close up to the line of scrimmage, right behind the defensive line. I mean, they knew what the Eagles were going to do, and they refused to do it. Now, I've heard a lot of people say, well, you know, hey, the Eagles don't have wide receivers. You can't go long. You can't do this. You can't do that. That's not true. I disagree. Dorial Green-Beckham has enough speed to run a deep route. He has enough size to run a deep route. Especially one-on-one, you should be able to throw it up to him, and you should be able to give him an opportunity. But they don't even do that. They don't even try. And even if you throw a ball over 20 yards and they don't catch it, or even if it's early on in the game and it's intercepted, that team has to worry about that the rest of the game. The Eagles haven't thrown a pass, I think, over 25 yards in the first half all year. All year. I mean, that's crazy. So, what I want to talk about is about going forward with Peterson as the coach. I like him better than Chip Kelly, but one thing that worries me about him is he doesn't seem like he is willing to adjust from the game plan. And Andy did that a lot too, where once you have a game plan and it starts, if it's not going your way, if the defense isn't giving you what you want, you don't change from that. And that's bad, and that's really worrisome, okay? If you go out and buy a Lamborghini, right, let's say, are you going to not drive it over 55 miles an hour? Are you not going to go a little fast sometimes? I mean, that's what having Wentz is like with how the Eagles use him. All I hear about is he's like Alex Smith. He's like Alex Smith. This guy is no Alex Smith. This guy has a cannon of an arm. Okay? He's big. And in his nature is a gunslinger. You can't let him just throw short passes all day long and little deacon dunks. You got to let his personality come out. Let him be himself. Let him make mistakes. Let him throw long. Let him do things. You got to take him off the leash. So going forward, I want to see Peterson let Carson off the leash. Let him make plays long. Let him throw downfield. Let him run a little bit. Let him be himself. Give him an opportunity to make plays. Like in that Pittsburgh game where the play against Sproles, where Sproles scored a touchdown. That was beautiful. But that was him. What you're doing is we're keeping this guy tied up. And we're saying, well, he reminds me of Alex Smith. Alex Smith can't throw 30 yards down the field like this guy could. Alex Smith don't have that kind of arm. Stop driving 50 miles an hour with a Lamborghini. The speed limit's 75. Go faster. That's what I'm saying. That's what Peterson needs to do going forward with the Eagles. Let him off the leash. Start throwing downfield, even if you don't get it, and start doing things a little different. That's what is going to get us back in this division and in this hunt. Dallas had no problem letting their quarterback throw downfield. I mean, Dez Bryant went up and got it with two guys, and he's good. He's Dez Bryant. But, you know, you got to give guys an opportunity to become good. You have to give people like DGB an opportunity to develop and make a play and gain confidence and become good. So that's what I'm seeing going forward. That's what I want the Eagles to do. You guys take care.